Hello everybody, welcome to another review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the brand new album by this metalcore act of Virtue with their fourth record, Omen. This is their first record in 4 years. The last record, What Defines You, came out 2019, and we did have a deluxe version, but I can be honest, I can't really tell you much about this band as I never really listened to them until this album came out. So this record just came out, a lot of the songs were released prior to the album, so you kind of had like 3 new songs going into it, which is kind of weird, to be honest, that there's only 3 new songs released. You had 9 singles basically, but here we are going into the record. I honestly think from first impressions with this band is it's good, but I have similar points with Catch Your Breath with this. I literally reviewed Catch Your Breath last, and reviewing this record, I just kind of get a feel that some of the songs definitely have a Bad Omen sort of feel to it, but then again, they're very big in the metalcore community, so them being a staple, or a lot of bands kind of fit into that. They've kind of done a lot of things, Bad Omens, and Bad Omens aren't even that original anyway, as they have quite a lot of connections in terms of sound with Bring Me the Horizon. With Of Virtue, they do go in with some fresh ideas, but for the most part of this album, I just think it's alright. I just don't think there's really much that actually pulls me in. I think the best material is the heavier stuff, so if you're looking for some of the most intriguing releases, that's probably going to be tracks like Anxiety, which definitely is probably the strongest track in my opinion. Omen's a fun start, I like the concept of it, and this one's a bit softer, and you can hear some of the influences pouring from other bands like Bad Omens with some of these tracks, but the heaviness of Virtue is definitely some of the more appreciated stuff in my opinion, but as a whole, I don't think the record nearly does quite as much to hold up with the overall sound and ideas that they want to go for. I don't really know if they were a lot heavier prior to this. I don't know if this is the first time they've gone with a more melodic approach, but I definitely know there's quite a lot of melodies when it comes to the chorus, and they have these classic chorus structures. A lot of metalcore bands do. This is what going back into Catch Your Breath again, this is literally what they've done as well, and a lot of other bands in the scene have been doing it with just these very big choruses and heavy verses or breakdowns, to the matter of fact. Of Virtue is fine, but I think the problem with this album is it just doesn't really offer much that's unique in terms of something we haven't heard before. Like, the sound's fine, but to me, it doesn't really feel like its own unique identity. It just kind of feels like something we probably would have heard before, and not from Of Virtue, from something else. I think the album is worth it, especially towards the end. I think that's where you get some of the better tracks, like Cannibals and False Idols, but throughout like the middle extent, there's some good songs, but I just find some of them just bare bone one ear out the other. It's a mixed bag for me. I'm going to give this album a 2.5 out of 5. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the next video.